It's that all blacked out helicopter. You know, I'm working on my car, guys. Any day I do certain things that triggers these people, these gangstalkers, right? And these people in the helicopters and the intelligence and people that have apparently enough money to keep throwing at this whole thing. Apparently they think they've got the right to do this because they know they don't have the right to do it. When it comes down to it, guys, you know, this is an illegal, non-consensual sort of operation, if you want to call it that, or agenda that should not exist anywhere in the world. Only for the sole fact of busting criminals that have committed crimes that haven't been caught yet. But they think you've committed a crime. They don't have proof. So just doing some tweaking on my car. Small shit here, small shit there adds up. Sorry. Fucking drop shit some fucking times. It pisses me off. But, yeah. I've even had shit go missing recently. Makes you wonder who's all involved with it. You know, I know some of the people, right, who are involved with it. And some of them, I don't know who the fuck they are. We really don't know who they are. So, I'll make another video about this and today. Release it here shortly. Like I said, they are on a mission. It is so weird being a targeted individual, man. You're having a different reality than everybody else. They want you homeless. They want your body parts. I'm saying this with absolute certainty. They want you homeless. Let me repeat that. They want your body parts. They want any assets you have. They don't want to pay money for them. They want to just drive you into the dirt. They want your finances. They want you completely broke and miserable indefinitely for the rest of your life, which is not happening to me because I own my own business, which they have no control over. So they may think they do, but they don't control shit about how much money I make. So nobody does. And if I have to, I'll go to another room for rent or whatever. Or go, you know, leave the state, jump states again. And play that game. Because I've been playing that for about 3 decades where I've moved from state to state to state. You know, eventually, if they want to catch up to you, I'll just be real. They can unfortunately catch up to you. I feel like even though my business is doing pretty well, I'm not getting sales every day. I'm getting sales every week. And I've been having that issue for the past, when I started it in April. And I got harassed off of a company, and I took some of those skills I got harassed from that company. I opened my own business with them and combined with some other skills. And, you know, there you have it. I've worked as a contractor and employee for so many companies that have all these skills that it doesn't make sense for me to even be an employee or a lightweight, you know, rip-off contractor where they're using these gig apps. Unless you're doing deliveries, you're getting ripped off. Let me tell you, you are getting ripped off. At 15, anything less than 30 to 50 an hour, you are getting ripped off and will never retire. You have to put in more hours of your time because you're making less money per hour. You got to put in more of your time. Opening this business, the one I've opened, has opened my eyes to. I'm putting some solution down. I got this cool product right here. It's called Spray Power Crown. And say, for example, I do shit like this. You got some stain or some sealant. I'm going to get into seal coating too. let it sit there for a little bit. I let it sit there a little bit longer. And you would think, oh, this drive right here is screwed, right? You can't get this shit off. Well, this stuff is like degreaser. What degreaser is for dishes, it's like what this is for pavement, vinyl siding. You just pull out your pressure washer and have fucking go at it, you know. I'm gonna go run a few errands and let this sit. This is good shit. I got this from Walmart. So let it sit. Let it eat away. I did a staining job. WD. Like I said, right now I'm doing handyman stuff, contracting stuff. And I want to get some sources of income going online that I've got right now. Just need to be positioned in the right type of niche and right variations and products per niche to make the most amount of money I can per day, hour, and month. But like I said, I may have to move out of the current situation I'm in because I've experienced a lot of theft here. It's happened. I'm not going to say where I'm at. I think, you know, there's like a competition sort of vibe between my roommates and me, and you know, it's kind of felt like that since I've met these people. I've known them about a year, and I've just noticed I've had small shit go missing when we used to go to their old apartment or go to their house, for example. Now they have a house, so I moved in with them, and I've just had little shit missing. Like I've got a missing funnel. I've got a missing. Okay, so like my car transmitter, I've got 2 of those now. Well, that's cool because I'm about to get another car with this car. Mazdas, in case you want to know, I've worked on cars a little bit. Just did an oil change on a diesel yesterday. Helped some guys find do it. And a lot of targeted individuals have to get into handy work and become self-sufficient in just about every category because of life, not only building and masonry and handyman, but also working on their own cars. Here's the reason being. With the thefts and the vandalism, right? And the vehicle mechanic. So this one's going to be called thefts, vandalism, and extortion. Because with the thefts, vandalism, and extortion from the vehicle mechanics that you go to and people that rip you off, you start to get shit like this, dash cams. You start working, you know, your own jobs, your own contracting work. I'm a contractor slash owner. I do small to medium-sized jobs to get more volume. Bigger jobs, I want some help. Jobs that are going to take me more time, I want some help, but I put it like this. The helicopter you saw was all blacked out. Looked like it had been timing itself around my schedule, around me working on my car. To try to, that's done for a couple reasons. You guys, maybe if you're new to this, you're wondering, you know, why are they doing this shit, right? Why are they taking all their time out of the day? Because you're awakened. You're a threat amongst a bunch of zombies that could also wake up, but they haven't questioned the system as much. I think more and more people are starting to wake up to the truth. More and more people are starting to realize the system has always been a surveillance system. It's always been corrupt. For example, you can see the truck behind me. See that? Fucking bullshit FedEx truck. Right? You know, and they've already verified and tried to get this approved with, I think they already approved it, where UPS, and they were doing this before they even officially approved it. UPS and some of these delivery services, courier services that deliver mail and packaging are actually doing surveillance on targeted individuals. They claim like they're just doing it. They claim like they're just doing surveillance on innocent, cool people. You know, some of the thefts that I had, vandalism and extortion by these companies, to make you broke. They want you broke. If you're a target individual, they 100%, they want your finances, like I said, they want your clothes. They want to have total domination and total victory over who they're doing this to. They don't want you to have any money. They don't want you to have a house. They don't even want you to have a wife. That's why they isolate you. That's why they'll attack your wife or your girlfriend or your fiance if you do get married, or you find another chosen one, right, that has been harassed and targeted. Well, you find another one. You might. It'd be rare. It's rare that most, I'd say this is not impossible. It's rare that most targeted individuals they're going to be, if you're a target and you're staying in the walk of Jesus Christ, just know that you're going to be alone and hated. People will hate you for no reason. They'll love to hate you, actually. They want to find, oh God, they want to find reasons to hate you. They do too. They hate, just know that if you're a believer target, you are going to be hated by the world the same way Jesus was, because I'm not saying we're chosen by God, but we're chosen spiritually for some reason, one way or the other. This is spiritual, and its foundations, and its real purity, pure essence of what gang stalking is all about, organized harassment. Like I said, I've got trolls. Chief Handler's a little coward bitch who I'd knock his fucking teeth right out, clean off his head. Chief Handler, I'll send you an address, or better yet, I'll go out to you. I'll fly, I'll drive, motorcycle, whatever. Go out to you and kick your little ass. Not afraid of you, little bitch. Again, I had some incoming call, spam caller trying to call me. I have a red sweatshirt that I'm not so sure where the fuck it's at right now. I'd like to know where it's at. So you've got like Indiana Readers Club, some of the more, touching more on the organizations and the people I already know. Well, the people I already know, I'm not going to name drop. I'll name drop some of the organizations. Well, some of my family, let's start off. Some of the old friends, new acquaintances, what I believe are fake perp friendships, because remember this, when you're a targeted individual, everyone will be made aware that you're harassed. They'll either be threatened, coerced, or lied to. And these people are very adamant on destroying, your reputation throughout the local public community. They want every confine in every area of society infiltrated by these perps. So just know that if you're a targeted individual and you're still going to stay strong through the love of Jesus Christ, like I said, like I'm saying, you will have haters for no apparent reason. You will have haters that love to hate you that you've never even met personally. They watch your ambition and your drive, and see in Naptown. I'm not from Naptown. I'm from California, out west. I've lived in Florida, I've lived in California, I've lived in Texas, Minnesota. I've lived out of tents. I've lived out of homeless shelters. I've lived out of my car. I've done it all, man. I've got a gun. I've got knives. I've got weapons for their bitch ass. Come and get me. If you really want to fuck with me, just know that I'm cocked and loaded, bitch. I'm ready for you. I'm ready. And I'm not a sloppy ass shot. So I'm ready for you. I used to go to before they stripped me naked of my Second Amendment, my right to bear, actual firearms instead of, slug shooter, like CO2 slug guns, which is pretty damn powerful still, less lethal weapon. I was going to the gun range, having fun, partying a little bit, but being, legal, pretty legal about everything I've done and was doing. Like I said, I've only had 2 sales this week. It's been pretty rough. One big sale and then another small one, and I did a couple quotes. Need to do a lot more, and I'm
ready to switch services. That's why I'm going to go to Dollar Tree right now to buy some of the shit I need for my other services that I offer to stay warm and still have strong supply and demand in the wintertime. These retards are adamant, guys, on trying to ruin our lives. That's what I can get. That's what I can really tell you about organized stalking. They view it like you know too much. How do you know what you know? What way did you learn this information, this data? How do you possess it and use it the way you are? They're jealous, and they study targets thinking that they've got us figured out. If they had me figured out, don't you think they would have figured me out by now? They're not even, I'm going to give you trust and faith that you don't need to rely on the system. You can live outside the system and lap all the basic bobs that are celebrating mediocrity. They celebrate mediocrity. It's time to bypass that belief system. Totally shit on it. And my new comfort is being put in as many uncomfortable situations as possible. Not celebrating mediocrity. Not celebrating being a basic Bob. Not at all. Yeah, it's just a bunch of idiots on patrol, guys. COPS. Look up COPS. Community-oriented bitches on policing. Little bitch pussies that are on patrol. On patrol. I ain't afraid of it. They're pussies. That's why I still do what I do. Still moving forward. Still making moves. Instead of just buying shit I need here. A little bit of shit. Seeing if they got a fucking... need one of these. There's just a few things I'm getting here. They're kind of out a lot of other shit. So, like you guys have said, at certain Dollar Trees or certain places, you start finding products you like, they stop carrying them. Oh, they did that to me at another place. So I started coming here. You'd be surprised, man. Get that shit and then they're out of it again. Whatever, right? Had a funnel. Don't know where the fuck it went, so I'm having to get another one. They want to sensitize you to a lot of, like, with me, it's like, for example, like birthdays and shit. Like, happy birthday, right? Nobody's fucking birthday, probably. Maybe it is. Every fucking day. Increase your testosterone with pumpkin seeds. Yeah. Just grabbing a few things. But yeah, that's some of the organizations I was going to get into are Indiana Readers Club, universities. It's going to be kind of like mine and all the ones combined. So universities, your local police, state police, intelligence communities, COPS, community-oriented policing, snitches on patrol that are making up lies. That's why you got the surveillance helicopter, flying over my house right when I'm doing something productive. And then I get the flyover shit. And they do it so aggressively with me that, like, it's undeniable, right? And people just tell me, why would they spend so much money, messing with you? Who are you? You don't have shit. And I'm like, yeah, I don't. I also don't have a lot of shit because of it. I used to have more, but I'm still even able to, I'm still building what I have right now, which proves to you that you can live outside the system and not ask for permission. You don't have to ask for permission to do what I'm doing. I just do it. I don't ask any permission. I don't give a fuck. I do it anyway. And I will never bend the knee or bow down any pussies. Any certified bitch that went to university or professor or whoever said, dudes in scrubs. I said, IU Medical. So IU Medical is funny too, because they made a lie about my records. They lied about medical records, which is in violation of the HIPAA law. They're violating the HIPAA law now. You don't have the right to do that in the United States. This is the U.S. This ain't fucking China. It's the U.S. United States. You ain't gonna violate my civil rights and get the fuck away with it. I'll take you to court over everything you own. You'll be eaten out of a trash bag. Don't fuck with me. And I know how to sue, and I almost won my last lawsuit. I opted out to open an even bigger lawsuit with more evidence, more proof.
1311.
So really, the narcissists that have painted me as a threat, they're the mentally ill ones with badges. They're the crazy ass motherfuckers with badges that appear to be civilized. To everybody else, they look like they've got their shit together. This clown right here. If you're a clown and you know it, raise your hand. Look at him. He's not even buying shit. I'll do packaging.
Is that empty now?
Yeah, that's mine. Yeah, it's empty. Yeah.
If you would like, I would throw it away for you.
No, I'm still drinking it.
Oh, okay.
You guys don't sell those here anyway.
No, not those ones. No, I was just, if it was trash, I was gonna throw it away.
Oh no.
That's all.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna own it.
I was just trying to be polite.
All right. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah, guys. Never fucking sell your soul. Don't give up. Organized stalkers are weak. Most of them are part of the leftist cult, the leftist cult that they're part of, right? So that's most of those pussies. Actually, any organized stalker is a pussy, is a certified bitch. But what they didn't tell you is that they lack real skills. They lack the understanding of like basically almost everything in depth. They lack understanding of the stock market. They lack understanding of cryptocurrency. They lack understanding of digital assets. They lack in-depth understanding and proactive analysis. Like, somebody doesn't become an organized stalker because they've got it figured out. They become an organized stalker because they lack direction and they lack identity. So that's why they've joined up with these pussies. Like I said, they're all being outmanned by one man. One man has defeated all of them. I've proven that they can be defeated. One man can do it alone. One woman can do it alone by opening a business. By said state police, be a nurse organization, IUPUI, Indiana, IU, Purdue, Butler, Ball State. They're all involved with illegal human research of targeted individuals. Covert druggings, attempted rapings, attempted murders, trauma they try to induce on their victim. It's just really incredible. It's like, man, like you've got that much extra time got that much extra time? Really? I don't believe it. So far, this car's running like a real champ. Again, Mazda over Honda any fucking day. Mazda, if you're looking for a car that's reliable, it's got decent to low mileage. Look at it, high mileage, not too bad. I probably got another 100 or 250,000 miles out of it. I'm gonna try to just keep running it, fixing it, running it, working on it, patching it up, loving it, working on it, patching it up. And this be like my work on car. Got to go clean it out. Just gave it a car wash yesterday. I got to get the oil change here soon. With that, guys, I'm gonna get going. Y'all be safe. Stay blessed. That I gotta go. Bye.